Video number 5, General Ranch Layout. Hello, this is Mark with RanchHand, and in this video I want to go over the general layout of the program, just for those of you getting started, just to give you kind of a feel of where everything is. And if you've been using the program for a while, you already know these things. But when you first start RanchHand, this is what you're going to see. This is the home page or the home screen. And you can see that's labeled in this tab up here because there's going to be other tabs when we open stuff, as you'll see shortly. And the top here we have our toolbar, which we have different functions, and depending on the screen this will change. So always look at the top to see what functions are available in this toolbar. On this particular page we have some dashboard widgets where we can have a news feed and some shortcuts of things you go to all the time. But we'll look at the toolbar here. The first one is File, and that has to do with various options for your data set. That's where all your animals are kept and other information, and you can create new databases or have a backup. For this video I'm going to use the sample database, and you can create a data set and have sample data, the same exact sample data put into it. It's a good way to just play with the program and learn it. But we go to view here. This is we can view the animals, and that's where all of our grid are. Well, that's the main animal grid, so let's go into that. We can see we've got every single animal in the system. Right now it's being filtered for just active animals, but this is used in lots of places. We'll see some other grids, but each one's an animal, and if you go, you can either edit that animal. Again, we have a toolbar up here, and these are things that we can do on the animals in this grid. If we double click, which is the same thing as an edit, we'll actually see the detail for that animal. And since we have lots of data for the animal, we have lots of then tabs for that one specific animal. But there's a lot of things we can do, and we have a video just on this dialog here if you want to learn more about these individual tabs. But that's you'll see again this grid concept and then the detail screens, and I'll show you another one of those shortly. But we can see how we're getting other tabs up here. The home tab is always going to be there to the left. You can close these other tabs, but you can't close the home tab. So it'll always be there. You'll always be able to get back to the home and get to some other things. If we were to look at, for example, semen inventory, same thing. We've got a grid here. We can see all of our semen inventory records. If we edit the record or double click, this time I'm going to hit the edit button. Then we get the detail for that record, and it's the same thing. We may have extra data in this detail form, or we have other tabs, but it's the same concept. And all these work the same way. If you want to sort by the column, you just click on it, and it's sorting one way. If you click another way, it goes like that. Again, we can close this if we want, or we leave it open. For example, if we were doing the view animals, we can see we have different tabs here then that we can go back and forth instead of reopening it all the time. And finally, back in the home tab, there's the settings. And in the settings, there's a lot of stuff here. There's maybe some setup of your ranch information, kind of a one-time setup there. This is a very powerful feature, the custom field definitions. If you're looking for more data, that's extremely powerful. We have a video just on that. Most of you getting set up will want to spend some time here on the animal setup, because that's going to go into things like your locations, your herd, colors, brands, lots of different things that you can customize just for your needs. Breeding records, health records, you can put in your own health treatments and things. And there's some system tools to get data in. A lot of things are under the systems dialog. But that's an overview. Note that we have more detailed videos on all of these. I would recommend down in the lower link the animal detail video to learn more about all the data for a specific animal. Thank you very much.